Around the world, warning signs are flashing red. Debt is piling up, inflation is stubborn, and political tensions are rising. Billionaire investor Ray Dalio says we may be facing something worse than a recession. He warns that the global monetary, political, and economic systems are breaking down. Throughout history, when debt becomes too large, economies collapse under their own weight. Today, governments and corporations are drowning in record levels of debt. High debt weakens currencies, drives up interest rates, and makes crises harder to control. At the same time, political divisions are deepening inside many countries. When societies become polarized, cooperation vanishes and chaos rises. Economic stress fuels anger, and anger fuels instability. Across the globe, new conflicts are replacing old alliances. Nations are shifting from working together to competing aggressively. Trade wars, technology wars, and military tensions are becoming the new normal. Dalio explains that these forces are not random events. They follow a predictable cycle that has repeated many times throughout history. When debt, division, and global conflict rise together, the risk of systemic collapse grows. He compares today's environment to the 1930s, just before the Great Depression and World War II. But history is not destiny. How leaders and citizens respond will decide the outcome. Economically, the warning signs are everywhere. The yield curve has inverted, a classic signal of an upcoming recession. Corporate profits are shrinking while consumer debt is exploding. Interest rates are at a 20-year high, crushing housing affordability. Banks are tightening lending, making it harder for businesses and families to borrow. Meanwhile, stock markets are swinging wildly with every new headline. Investors are nervous, and global capital is searching for safety. The strength of the US dollar, once unquestioned, is now being tested. More countries are exploring alternatives to the dollar for trade and savings. This shift could reshape the global financial system over the next decade. Dalio points out that breakdowns like this are rare but not unprecedented. They tend to occur roughly once every 75 to 100 years. The last major breakdown created massive suffering but also opened the door to renewal. Today, the choice is ours. If governments act wisely, reduce deficits, and rebuild trust, a smoother transition is possible. If they delay, deny, and divide, the collapse could be deeper and more painful. For individuals, the key is preparation, not panic. Dalio advises building financial resilience now, not later. Diversify your savings across different types of assets. Own things that can withstand inflation, like real estate, commodities, and inflation-protected bonds. Avoid excessive debt and high-risk speculation. Focus on building skills that will be valuable in a changing economy. In times of great change, adaptability becomes survival. It's not just about protecting your money. It's about protecting your future ability to thrive. Dalio also highlights the importance of emotional resilience. Fear and anger spread quickly in uncertain times. But smart decisions require calm thinking and long-term vision. Stay connected to people who bring stability and wisdom. Build strong relationships and support networks. They are as valuable as any financial asset during a crisis. Global instability also means local opportunities. New industries will rise to solve new problems. Innovation will accelerate as the old systems break down. Those who prepare today will be the ones who rebuild tomorrow. Dalio emphasizes that love, empathy, and cooperation are more powerful than fear and division. History shows that the greatest challenges often bring out the greatest strengths. The next few years will test us all, but they will also reveal who is ready to lead the way forward. The time to prepare is now, not by retreating into fear, but by stepping into resilience, courage, and wisdom. The old world is ending, but a new one is waiting to be built. The world has faced turbulent times before, and every time, those who stayed adaptable and resilient came out stronger. Today's uncertainty is not a reason to hide. It's a call to build smarter, think longer, and act wiser. Your actions today will define your future tomorrow. Remember, no storm lasts forever. What matters is how you navigate through it. Stay informed, stay grounded, and stay connected to your core values. While fear may dominate the headlines, courage must guide your path. History rewards those who are prepared, patient, and persistent. This is not just a financial challenge. It is a test of character, leadership, and vision. You have the power to turn uncertainty into opportunity. You have the strength to turn fear into wisdom. And together, we can turn the end of one era into the beginning of a better one. The future is not written yet, and you are one of its authors. In moments of great transition, two kinds of people emerge. those who freeze in fear and those who rise with purpose. The world is entering a phase of massive transformation. Economies will shrink and expand in unpredictable ways. Old systems will crumble and new ones will be born. Innovation will accelerate, but so will disruption. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist today. Preparing for the unknown is no longer optional. It is the key to survival and growth. Ray Dalio reminds us that resilience is built long before a storm arrives. True resilience is not just about money or assets. It is about mindset, adaptability, and emotional strength. In times like these, clarity becomes your greatest asset. Where there is confusion, bring understanding. Where there is fear, bring calm. Where there is chaos, build stability. The new leaders of this era will be those who can see through uncertainty. They will be the ones who act decisively when others hesitate. They will invest when others retreat. They will collaborate when others isolate. They will innovate when others resist change. This moment demands more than knowledge. It demands wisdom. It demands courage. It demands vision. You don't have to predict the future to prepare for it. You just have to build strength today for whatever may come tomorrow. Focus on the fundamentals. Focus on your health, your relationships, and your skills. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Every great crisis in history created new leaders and new opportunities. Those who were ready stepped into roles they never imagined before. Their courage shaped the world that followed. Now it's your turn. Your preparation today is a gift to the future. It's a gift to your family and community. Times of change reveal true character and strength. They separate those clinging to the past from pioneers. Optimism is easy when times are good. True optimism is believing in dawn after the darkest night. Dalio teaches that understanding cycles gives us hope. Every fall is followed by a stronger rise, but only for those who prepare with courage. We are living through history in the making. What story will you tell about your choices? Will you freeze in fear or rise in resilience? The future is not where we go passively. It is something we create actively every day. Choose growth over fear, action over despair. Choose wisdom over noise, and vision over confusion. No matter how fierce the storm, the dawn will come. And those who prepare will not just survive. They will lead the world into its next chapter. And when history looks back on this moment, it will remember those who dared to build when others only feared. The world is waiting. The next era is calling. And it needs builders, dreamers, and leaders like you.